Oh yeah, good morning, good day, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to. Welcome back to. God, you're welcome, but wait. Oh, it's a piece of thing thread from the tower. Welcome back to Humanitarian Chronicles. This is Rasta Doc, Dr. David Asambla, Dr. David Asambla, aka Dr. Dreadlock Doc. Karibu sana to Humanitarian Chronicles. Did I say that already? I think I said that. Broken Soul and Healing Network, where on Humanitarian Chronicles we bring stories from our hearts to your hearts to let you know what we're going through, what we've gone through, how we've coped with trauma, how we've coped with struggle, how we've coped with pain, and of course also Broken Souls and Healing Network, where we create a safe space for you to come talk to us should you need to talk to somebody without judging you, without discriminating, without making you feel like your struggle is just your own. Number one. Number two, you don't feel that you are being sidelined or looked at differently because you are struggling with something, whatever it is, man, woman, child, adult, whoever. Come to us. We have people of various ages. We have from 18 all the way to 51, I think. Oh, all the way to 64, I think. 64. Yeah, who are able to talk to you through a variety of issues, a variety of matters, a variety of struggles that you may be going through, to be able to support you. Tackling trauma together is our mantra, is our tagline, is our label, our logo. Basically, we want to work together with you because we are also struggling. We are broken souls. I am broken soul. Number one, I am the OG broken soul, the brokenness of broken souls. Not proud of that, but that's the reality. I had to accept my reality. I had to accept that I'm damaged goods so that I'm able to also support other people. I'm able to sense in other people their brokenness and be able to support them and help them with that. So, taking a bit of a break, but also not a break to kind of figure out next steps in what it is that we are doing, what it is that I am doing, but on a break between missions. As you are aware, I just came from Sudan. Let me be showing you that you can have some relaxing kind of view as we talk. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm on break between missions. I just came from Sudan. I was in northern Darfur, in Tawila. I think the biggest IDP camp right now in the world, with about 1 million IDPs who are there escaping the war in that country. It's quite sad. It's quite sad to see people living in structures basically made of sticks, covered with a piece of cloth, covered with a tent if you're lucky sometimes. Even the host population is not necessarily living a very lavish life. It was a tough kind of thing to see. Those are some of the things that cause our traumas sometimes as humanitarians. You're there helping people, but the things you see them going through, the things you hear them say, the kind of suffering. What's that glittering thing over there? Is it a buoy or something? I don't know. Yeah, because there's a maybe fishing nets, whatever the floating thing is for fishing nets, maybe. But those I think are fishermen. Anyway, so I was saying, yeah, it's tough to watch what people go through. Basically, that's what leads to secondary trauma, tertiary trauma. When you're already going through your own stuff as a humanitarian, then you hear people's stories, see what people are going through, see what kind of suffering they have to endure. You're working with colleagues who come from those very tents, who are also IDPs. You see where they come from. Sometimes you drop them off in the car. You see where they go into, and they're like, whoa. So this colleague of mine has to come to work every day in this very hot tent, in this very hot environment, this very hot building, and they've come from that very hot small structure with their families there, basically because there's war in their country and they have to come back to work. It affects you, unless you're inhuman, unless you're a robot. It affects you. Let's look at those fishermen, by the way. It affects you, and of course you kind of carry that with you. Even as much as you say we don't sympathize, we empathize, so we try to take ourselves out of the shoe of the person, but at the same time still feel what they go through without breaking with them. It's tough. It's tough. We are human. So those are some of the things that cause a lot, add a lot more to our trauma and to the trauma of those that are around us, or rather from the trauma of those around us that adds to our trauma. So I was in Tawila for about 5 weeks, and then Chad for 2 weeks initially, and another few more days after that. And now waiting for the next mission, which is going to be in another war zone from all indications that I have been given by the organization that I'm working with at the moment as a medical coordinator. And yeah, so in between, I usually try to disconnect as much as I can. That's what I advise people to do. Also try to disconnect from one mission, between mission to mission, so that you are able to get your shock absorbers fixed. When you go to the next batch of trauma, you go to the next place, you're able to cope better. When you carry all the pain and all the suffering you've come with from one mission to the next, and that's why we are told to rest. Remember, I said, okay, maybe you haven't read my first book. In fact, my first book called The Power of Passion, which I released in 2015 when I was in the Ebola response. I think it's probably half a chapter where I talk about rest, and I basically decided to break the word rest. I make it into an acronym: REST. Rest every single time you can. When you feel your mind and your body are both telling you, bro, sis, ebu pumzika, take a rest, take a break, please do it. Please do. There's a reason for that. We are wired in a way that our bodies will indicate to us that we are tired. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we know, but we don't want to accept that reality, that we are tired, that we are exhausted, because we feel we must continue working hard for the people we are serving. And that is good. But let me remind you something. One reality is we only have one life. We only have one life. We are not coming back if we get out of this one. So the moment you push yourself to the brink and then you break completely, you get sick, you get emotionally drained, you get emotionally broken. You cannot serve the people that you are helping. Have that in mind. Number two, if you unfortunately push yourself to the point where you die, you are more useless than if you are just broken, because then you have nothing more to offer these people. Okay, I always tell people that when we die as human beings, we are basically useless, because if a cow dies, you might be able to salvage the flesh, salvage the bones for something. So flesh for eating, the bones for something, for ornaments and whatever it is. You can salvage the skin, make it into leather, stuff like that. The horns, if they have horns, you can use them for making trumpets or whatever it is. A goat, sheep, even dogs are eaten, cats are eaten in some places, snakes are eaten in some places, scorpions. Human beings, apart from the few places where there are cannibals, human beings are as useless as they're alive, or as useful as they're alive. Well, that one, put it together, and yeah, we're only useful when we're alive. The moment we die, all we can do beyond after death is be manure. Not even manure. Not even manure. We basically buried 6 feet under, whatever feet under, and that's it. We become worm food. Okay, let's say we're useful to worms. That's all we're useful for. So don't kill yourself in the service of others. We serve as much as we can because we love the much that we can. But the moment you feel like you're about to break, please take a break. Take a break before you break. Because when you break, we lose you as a responder. We lose one more person. Please take a break. I really hope the noise from the ocean and the wind is not too much, because you have said some wise things. I think. Uh, yeah. So please take a break. Don't let yourself break to the point that you are completely useless to the people you are serving. Yeah? Wewe unajua ninakuongelesha. You know who you are. I will not name you. You know who you are. You are pushing yourself beyond your limits. We've talked. You're pushing yourself beyond the limits. You are not failing the people you're serving by taking a break. Take it. Then you can come back rejuvenated, revived, revamped, rebooted, whatever it is you want to redo. You can come back stronger and better. But if you keep on pushing that hard, your mind will break and your body will break. Remember, mental health is your responsibility. If you don't take care of it, nobody can do it for you. Unless you're completely incapacitated, then somebody can support you, but we are not able to. Nobody else can take care of the mental health for you. Sawa. Number two, of course, if you're interested, willing, or wanting to join us on the podcast Humanitarian Chronicles on YouTube, please karibu sana. We are, oh yeah, M's, is it Broken Books? Broken Pages? No, Broken Pages was something, broken, probably name it Broken Books, I don't know. We talked to the team that's doing the production. Yeah, so M's part 2, Emily Warimo Chronicles part 2 is coming up tomorrow on YouTube, on Humanitarian Chronicles only. Karibu. So I was saying, yeah, if you would like to join us on the show, please reach out to us on one of the links, and the link to that will be in the description of this video. Let us talk. Let us work it out. It would be amazing to hear your story from your heart to our hearts, from our hearts to your heart. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Rasta Doc out. Adios. See the ocean. Ta-da!